All right. Welcome everybody to this Tiny Brander live stream updating you about our server migration, which is happening on Monday, the 11th of December / Tuesday, the 12th overnight. We'll be upgrading and updating and making a big move to a brand new set of server architecture. And basically, this is a stream that's going to tell you all about that. Apologies if I sound a little croaky. I'm really suffering with I don't know what, some kind of chest respiratory illness thing. Could be COVID. I don't know. I haven't done a test, but we'll get through it. However, I did want to jump on here because I wanted to remind you about this change on the 11th / 12th of December overnight. Our servers will change. And why are we doing this? Well, some of you may remember we had a cyber attack about 6 weeks ago. And we've been managing since then, since we kind of shored that up and recovered from that. But we really wanted to and needed to be honest, build a whole new set of architecture for number one, security, but number two, also for speed, and number three, to ensure our growth in the future, so that we're going to be able to handle all the hundreds and thousands of new clients that we expect to bring in the coming years. So we had to plan for the future, and that's hence the move to the new architecture. Now, I said this is going to happen overnight on Monday evening into Tuesday early hours of the morning. Hopefully, it will only take a couple of hours, and there will only be a couple of hours of downtime. It could be up to 6 hours, though. So please, all users of Tiny Brander plan accordingly. However, what I want to take this opportunity to let you know is it is going to be great. It's going to be a fantastic new architecture that's going to be very robust. It's going to help speed everything up for you guys. But it's not going to come without a little bit of work on your side, because, as you know, you have custom domains that you've pointed to Tiny Brander to run on your stores inside Tiny Brander. Once our server changes and we move from where we are now to where we are going on the new architecture, those domains are going to cease to work. All right, I'm going to say that again. The custom domains you have pointed to Tiny Brander after Monday's move will cease to work. So you have to do something. You have to take some action here in order to ensure that your domains are pointed to the correct server, the new server architecture. It's very, very simple to do. I've emailed everybody with instructions on how to do this. That email actually hasn't gone out yet, because I'm going to include a link to this video in that email, but it will be going out the moment I finish this live. So everybody will have received an email showing you exactly what steps to take. I'm actually going to jump onto the computer now and actually show you a couple of these steps so that you can follow along in your own domain registrar and see just how easy it is to actually make these changes that are going to be required to make sure that your domain points to the new servers. So let's jump right in and do that now. So there's a couple of domain registrars I use. I mainly use NameSilo, but I still have a kind of a historical hangover with GoDaddy, and I still have an account there. So I'm going to show you how to make these changes in both GoDaddy and NameSilo. I'm going to list below this video after the live. I'm going to actually show the steps below it as well. So I'll actually come in and edit and put a text of the steps below it so you can follow along. But this is how we do it, okay? It's really simple. There really isn't that much to it. So let me go to NameSilo first. So if you're in NameSilo and you've logged in, your account will look something like this. You want to go down to Domain Manager on the left-hand side. Click on that, and that's going to open up all of your domains, and just pick the domain that you have pointed to Tiny Brander currently, or you want pointing to Tiny Brander. So let me just pick one right here. Here we have another one. Here we go, nutrabrander.com. So I'm just going to click into nutrabrander.com there. and that opens up this page here. And we want to scroll down this left-hand side until we get to where it says DNS records. Okay, right there. And once we get there, we just want to hit the link to say update. That's going to open a new screen here that's going to show all of our DNS records. And as you can see, we have several A records in here, and we also have a C name parking a record that's actually just parking this at GoDaddy. In fact, all of these are just parking here at GoDaddy. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of all of these A records and this C name record. So I'm just going to hit the X's here. We don't want any of these here. So I'm just going to delete them all off the DNS records here in name silo. And then finally just get rid of that CNAME record. Okay, so now that the DNS is clean, it looks like something like this. We want to add a new A record. So in name silo, we just go to this section in the middle here where it says add, edit, resource, record. And we want to click the link here that says A. So we just click that A. Under host name, you just want to put an @ symbol, just like that. And under the IP address, you want to add this IP. And hang on one second, I'm just copying it from my notes. Okay, this is the IP you want to add, 104.255.220.94. Okay, so I'll repeat that. It's 104.255.220.94. And then under TTL, just delete out whatever's in there right now. And you want to put in 14400. Yeah, 14400. Okay, and once you've done that, you just want to hit that submit button. And if we scroll down, you can see that we now have this A record in here with all of the right information. Now, what will happen is over the next couple of hours, that's going to populate to our new servers. Okay, please, please, please do not make this change until after we have migrated to our new server architecture. Otherwise, your domain where it is now is going to stop working. Obviously, there's a crossover period where it's going to be pointing to the wrong place. So please, please, please don't do this until after we've migrated on the 11th overnight into the 12th. But then on the 12th, please make changes exactly as I just showed. Okay, so that's how you do it in name silo. If I hop across to GoDaddy now, I'll show you how to do it there. And we can just pick one of the domains. When you've logged into GoDaddy, it will look something like this. I'm just going to pick this one, Slim911. Click into it. That's going to open up a screen like this. And you want to go down to the link on the right-hand side where it says Manage Domain. Click on that. And then up on the left-hand side, there is a link that says DNS. That's what you're looking for. Click that. Just accept that. Okay, so you just search for the domain in the DNS section. As you can see, this brings up the DNS records here. And again, as you can see, we have some records that are just parked parked here with GoDaddy. So we can just delete these two CNAME records. Okay, that sent me a password on the email that I've got to just verify. So let me just find that. Just give me a minute here. It might take a second to come through. Checking for mail now. Okay, let me see. Zip went into junk. No, this isn't coming through for some reason. It's probably just stuck. It will come through in a minute. Regardless, let me just... I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so I'm just going to cancel out of this and cancel out of that. So as you can see, you'll just have to delete those records, and then you can add a new record exactly as you did before. You just want to choose the A option. You're just going to add a @ in the name. You're going to add that value, which is the IP address, which was 104.255.220.94. And under the TTL here, just put custom, and it's going to be 14400, and just hit save. That's going to update the DNS records. It's going to ask me to verify that in order to do it. But as it's not sending me through this email right now, or rather it's delayed, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. But that's exactly how you do it in both NameSilo and GoDaddy. But again, please don't do this until we... let me just stop that sharing. Just get on the screen. Don't do this until we finished our migration on the 12th of December, because otherwise it will stop your current pointing of the domain to where we are now with TinyBrander, the servers we are now. So please don't make that change until after we've completed our migration, and then follow those instructions. I'm going to post those instructions below this live video where it's streamed in a minute, and then an email will be going out to all of you with these instructions as well. It's showing you exactly what to do after the 12th. Now, it will take maybe an hour or two to populate across, and then it may take another hour for our new architecture to secure that domain under the new architecture. And but after that time, everything should run very smoothly. It has been tested to death, so we're very confident in the move, and we're looking forward to our new home, our new long-term home under the new server architecture. So thank you so much, guys. Bear with us. We will soon be back, bigger, better, brighter than ever under the new location. And we hope you enjoy continuing using TinyBrander. Okay, all the best, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.